I'm not the only one who's been hard at work.
Nope. Hey, I thought you had a squash game.
I canceled it.
Oh.
I was suddenly overcome with an urge to make love to my beautiful wife.
Ooh, I like the way you think.
If it was up to me, I'd make love to you all day long.
You wouldn't get any work done.
So, you know what your grandmother said about all work and no play?
I don't think anybody would accuse you of being dull.
One man could be dull with such an exciting woman as you in his life.
Ignore it.
Don't worry. I won't forget where we left off. Stay there.
Hi.
Hey, good evening. Come in.
Well, I hope we're not catching you at a bad time.
No, I just thought we finished our business for the day.
No, we have.
Yeah, we just dropped by to take you to dinner. I mean, this seems like the ideal time to get better acquainted with my brand new grandson-in-law.
You gave Royce an antique pocket watch? When was this?
A few months ago. But it's been missing for quite a while.
Well, maybe it's the same one we found at Neal's apartment the night she was killed. We've been trying to figure out who it belonged to.
Oh, this is the first time I've heard of a watch being found.
Well, it's not something we've been made known to the general public. Can you describe it?
Sure. It's an antique silver pocket watch with Roman numerals, and it has a silver chain.
That could be it. I'm gonna have to talk to Royce about it.
Why? Is it important?
Oh, probably not. I just don't like to leave any stone unturned. Can I use your phone? I'd like to get him down to the station, ID this watch.
Sure. Margot, what could this watch possibly have to do with Neal's death? Royce lost it before that night. We've been looking for it for weeks. Graham's even helped us.
Yes. This is Detective Hughes. Is Mr. Keller in?
You want to offer me a job? What kind of a job? Emily tells me you're a first-rate detective. Ex-detective. I'm retired. Yeah, I know. And I'm sure you're used to working on your own and undercover. So, there's a lot I don't understand about my sister's death. And since the police won't share all the evidence with me, I'd like to have my own man on the case. You. What do you say?
As the world turns.
Color, but that's not all.
New Color Riche Hydrating Lip Color by L'Oreal. Designed with treatment so advanced lips feel moisturized, protected for 48 hours. New Color Riche Hydrating Lip Color.
More than color and how.
L'Oreal, more beautiful by design.
You want the best for your kids. My parents did. My kids will want the best for their kids. Even with something as simple as a snack. I feel great about giving my son new Simply Kudos. And he feels great about eating it, believe me. With its whole grains and crispy rice. Plus it's got honey and almonds, too. He loves the way it tastes. I don't always agree with him, but on that, I do. New 100-calorie Simply Kudos. See how delicious, nutritious can be.
One makes everything so we're smacking. Live smacking. Ah, good. Wix-a-one with that whipped creamy taste. Cool Wix-a-one.
Now people are feeling shower fresh in a new way.
Shower to shower each day. Housekeep odor away.
Introducing Shower to Shower Antiperspirant.
Shower to shower each day. Housekeep odor
We've combined the most effective anti-wetness ingredient with cornstarch to keep you feeling fresh and dry all day. New Shower to Shower Antiperspirant.
What a nice
nice surprise.
Yeah, well, anybody up for some chow?
Actually, Damian just got home from work, and we haven't decided where we were going to do.
Oh, if you haven't made any plans, it means you're free, right?
Yeah. I guess dinner sounds good, yeah? Oh, all right.
Yes, but it's very early to eat. So why don't we meet out later?
Oh, I got a better idea. I got the caddy right outside. We'll just go out to the farm, have a nice long horseback ride, then throw a few steaks on the grill. What do you say?
That sounds wonderful. It does, but you know, Damian just got home from work. He likes to relax.
Damian, I'm telling you, there is nothing more relaxing than a great big long horseback ride.
You know, you're right again. There you are again. But you know something? How about a rain check for this time at your house, and we'll meet in town?
All right, I'll make some reservations. Mona Lisa, okay?
Great.
Want to say 6:30?
8:30?
8:30? I mean, why so late?
Oh, we never eat before 8:30. Ever.
8:30 is great.
Good.
It'll give me a chance to go home and shower and change, and it will give everyone a chance to work up an appetite. Bye.
Good night.
30. Well,
Thanks
time
for coming
a nap,
by.
Connor.
See ya. See you later.
Thanks for stopping by. We all Connor warm.
Yes, we do. Now, I hope you don't mind that I turned down Cal's offer, but I have a different kind of exercise in mind right now.
I promise you I won't forget where we left off.
Oh, Mr. Keller, I'd like to help you out, but I'm afraid you'd just be wasting your time and a lot of money.
Hal's absolutely right. I'm sure that the police department can handle this for you.
Yeah, you're in good hands with the department, and I happen to know that Margot's putting in a lot of overtime on this case.
And I don't mean to take anything away from Margot. But the police don't even have a clue as to where Scott is at this point.
Well, at the moment, that's true, but I happen to know that Margot has conclusive evidence that by the time Scott got to your sister's apartment, she was already dead.
And I accept that. But he still must have had a damn good reason for disappearing the way he did. We need to know what that was. Now, Margot's not in any position to chase halfway around the world after him. You are.
Oh, look, Mr. Keller, I'd like to help you out, but I just got my life back on track. Barbara and I have a brand new baby. I promised that I'd help her out around here, and...
Now, I'm not asking you to take this on as a career, but I need the best man available to track down my sister's murderer. And Emily tells me you're that man. So please, say you help me out on this.
I'll say I'll think about it.
Okay, but don't take too long. Trail gets colder every day.
I'll be in touch.
I'll see myself out.
I can't believe you just told him that you're going to think about this. You told me you were going to help me around here.
Sweetheart, ordinarily I wouldn't, but I've been thinking about this case all day. Now, when Royce mentioned Scott, it occurs to me that there are a lot of other people who have a stake in this. People that we care about.
Graham says Royce wasn't home. Todd says he left the site hours ago. Do you have any idea where he could have gone?
No, I don't. But if you need someone to identify it, I can certainly do that.
Oh, thanks, Emily, but there may be some more questions I have for Royce.
Margot, even if this is Royce's watch, why is it so important? And where exactly in Neal's apartment was it found?
I can't discuss that with you, really, but don't worry. It's just routine.
Okay. I'll have him get in touch with you as soon as I see him.
Thanks. Oh, I may stop by the site, ask around if anybody knew where he was headed when he left.
Emily, has Connor gone for the day?
Yeah. She and Cal left a couple hours ago late.
I got a call from the lawyers in Texas. How much do you know about the Navajo situation?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't kept up on that lately.
Oh, that's right. This is your first day back since Royce's sister was killed, isn't it? How's he holding up?
Okay, I guess.
Must have put quite a damper on your wedding plans, huh?
Yeah, well, there'll be plenty of time for wedding plans once the case is solved.
Well, look, if there's anything that I can do to help you through it, all you gotta do is ask.
Well, I appreciate that, Link. Really.
I mean that. It's important to me that everything goes smoothly for both you and Connor.
There you are, Lincoln. Well, since you can't seem to find the time to visit your own mother, I decided to come visit you. these cramps, this bloating.
Your period can have many symptoms.
So tired.
But ordinary pain relievers, even Tylenol and Advil, relieve only pain.
No, my
Maximum strength multi-symptom Midol does much more. Midol helps it all go away. Now available in new easy-to-swallow gel caps.
See this? This is no room for error. Around this face is the place for an Ogilvy Precisely Right perm. Precisely Right automatically times your perm, automatically conditions your hair, then shuts itself off, which is why no other kind of perm gives you more beautiful waves and curls. See this? This is no room for error. This is Precisely Right by Ogilvy. You just can't get it wrong.
These are all good cleaners, but did you know that not one of them disinfects? So you don't get your home totally clean until you use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Lysol cleans and kills germs without any extra effort. Germs can be anywhere, so don't do part of the job. Lemon Fresh Lysol deodorizing cleaner cleans and disinfects.
My daughter, the doctor. She always loved kids, which is why she became a pediatrician and a mom, and why she tells other moms to use antibacterial soaps, like Safeguard. All these germs around, you need Safeguard.
Safeguard eliminates the germs regular soaps can't.
My daughter, the doctor. I know I didn't teach her everything about killing germs, but I sure taught her one thing.
Safeguard against germs.
Safeguard the ones you love.
Kim Basinger, blonde, beautiful, and bankrupt after a landmark court case. Now she breaks her silence.
This is all about a lie.
Eye to Eye with Connie Chung tonight.
What do Elvis, the Spotted Owl, and Kids in Need have in common? They've all been saved by the next to the last action hero. Johnny Bago premieres Friday.
Mom? You doing okay? I said a word since you got here.
Something happened down at the police station today that upset Dan terribly, but he won't talk about it. He's been doing so well. Lately, I've almost had to drag him home. But today, he called early and said he wanted to go home and have a nap.
What are you doing? I wonder what's keeping my wife.
Well, welcome to the world of wives who work. You wind up waiting a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's only fair. We, you know, they wait for us to.
Yeah. She hear anything about that scholarship she applied for?
No, she hasn't, but, you know, it's going to come through for her. I mean, even if it doesn't, worst comes to worst, we borrow money from Bob. If she worries about it. She worries about it too much.
Let me fill you in on something. You know, she comes from a very different background than you. You have a very big family that you can always rely on, and all she ever had was Sean, and she was basically alone the whole time because he was out trying to earn a living, you know?
But now she has me.
Okay, Mr. Moneybags, just be patient then, huh?
Hey.
No. Program. And best of all, I got the scholarship.
You got it?
Yes.
All right, I knew.
Great.
Oh, I knew you.
Yes, sir, I will do my best. Cal Strickland just called party of 4.
Oh, my goodness, look how busy we're going to be tonight. Oh, my friends are going to be here, my family, everybody. Keep my mind off of Scott, I hope.
Oh, I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have been wonderful. You've kept the place going, and I thank you. What is she doing here? That's Anthony Paisley. He's Barbara's fabric supplier. I'd like to know what he's doing with the competition.
Now, primarily, I'll need silk, linen, and rayon for the fall cruise line. I'm going for a sleek, modern look this year.
Well, I'm sure we can provide you with just what you need. I mean, we have a wonderful selection.
Most importantly, I do not wish to duplicate anything that Barbara Ryan has selected.
Oh, relax. Ms. Ryan's buying simple cottons with the folk design.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Barb's back from Appalachia and she's gone native. Oh, Lucinda, Kurt, come here. I want you to meet Arnold Paisley. He's with Paisley and Press Fabrics.
Oh, how are you?
Paisley.
Nice to meet you.
Mrs. Paisley, Kirk Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, nice to see you. Well, if you will excuse me a moment, I have to make a phone call before dinner.
Of course.
Oh, flustered. You're using your charms on him. You're bringing him up to snuff with his Paisley fabric.
Oh, that and much, much more. I'm getting the inside scoop on BRO.
Ooh, it's too bad you have to miss dinner with us. That's what we're going to do now, but I'm glad it's for a worthy cause.
I'm glad she's got a man, Mr. Paisley. I don't want her to go on and on and on about the new art director.
Ah, our table.
Yes.
So, Lisa, you heard anything about Scott?
No, not a word. His grandmother hasn't heard a word either.
I think it's very strange that he hasn't called anyone.
Well, I do too. Lucinda, I want to thank you so much for not losing faith in Scott. Oh, and did you know that Margot found a witness who confirmed what you and I know? Scott had nothing to do with Neal's death.
I had heard about that. Unfortunately, his absence puts Worldwide in a bind. I'm going to have to do something. I mean, I have to find a replacement.
What's the first thing you should know about brushing your teeth?
Make sure you're awake.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Plaques is the first thing you should know. It's the before you brush plaque remover. Rinse with plaques before you brush, to help loosen plaque and break it apart. So loosen plaque with Plaques, the only brand clinically proven to loosen plaque, so you can brush away more. Plaques, the before you brush plaque remover. Before you brush.
I'm just one of those women who happens to have naturally beautiful hair. Look, with color, with shine.
I'm so lucky. You use Nice and Easy. Okay. It works with your hair's own tone, so the color looks totally natural. It's Nice and Easy. Only from Clairol.
Is there a baby formula that's close to breast milk?
Breast milk is best. That's why Gerber baby formula is patterned after it. There simply is no better formula for your baby's nutrition than Gerber. If it doesn't come from you, shouldn't it come from Gerber?
Look out, America. The Choiceosaurus Sweepstakes is coming to quality inns, hotels, suites, and resorts. You could win one of thousands of dinosaur prizes, or one of 7 weekly $50,000 giveaways. Just pick up an entry form at any participating hotel, and you could also win the grand prize. $1 million in cash. Call 1-800-4CHOICE because offers like this happen once every 60 million years.
Innocent lives were lost in the bombing of the World Trade Center. Now the fear of terrorism in the U.S. is back. Assassination plots and elaborate plans to bomb public places in New York have been uncovered. Suspects have been arrested. With terrorism at our doorstep, how safe are we? Complete coverage tomorrow on CBS This Morning with Harry Smith and Paula Zahn.
Billy and Vanessa, together again on Guiding Light.
You don't want to leave, do you?
No, I don't want to leave. No, why should I want to leave? My daughter, who doesn't speak to me, doesn't want to know me, is here with her husband, who does want to do business with me. My partner is out with somebody in the opposition. Hey, it's Oakdale. I love it. So you have something to say to me and talk?
Oh, yes. I have some very interesting news. I was put in touch with Aunt Mary Merchandising.
Oh, my God, the pie lady?
That's right, the pie lady. But I've talked to their people, and I think we can come up with a very sweet deal if you just give me a chance here to lay it out for you.
I think we'll have 2 bottles number 36.
36, a very good choice.
You know, Lily, you know, this is Lila's night off. Why don't you favor us with a cup of tea?
No, I don't think so.
We're saving Lily's debut for the casino's opening night.
You know, I think I'd better go and say hello to Lucinda. Care to join me?
Oh, you're on your own. I can see you make Cal very happy, Connor. I'm glad.
Well, it's mutual.
Connor, I hate to desert you, but I'd love to dance with my wife. Zara, will you come?
Okay. Excuse me. Have fun. We'll be back.
Any news on the Alcott case?
You're asking me, Johnny? I don't know anything. Please don't tell me anything.
You know, Lily isn't aware of your relationship with Neal and Royce.
I don't believe that she's at all interested in it. Do you, Johnny? She's not interested in me. She's no longer part of my family.
Lucinda, would you like me to tell her?
Lincoln, I'm not really dressed for this place.
Oh, you look fine, Ma.
You know, I've got something in my shoe. I hope I didn't interfere with your dinner plans tonight. You certainly seemed occupied with Emily Stewart when I walked into your office.
She's engaged to be married, Ma.
Well, that's relief. I hope you find someone more suitable than Connor Walsh or That dreadful Marcy.
I'm not in the market for a wife, Ma. I got one already.
In name only. Father Bruce says that an annulment would be no problem.
And I'll take care of that myself, if and when I'm ready. Now, shall we go in?
I want to freshen up first. I'll meet you in there.
Okay, I'll get us a table. Okay. Evening, Miss Mitchell.
Hi, Link.
Listen, I didn't make a reservation. Some things kind of came up at the last minute. Do you have a table for two?
Well, we're so busy tonight. I'll see what I can do.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to say hello to Connor.
Sure.
Well, if it isn't the Strickco man.
Oh, hello, Olivia.
Hello, how are you doing? I heard you were back in town. Listen, if you are ever interested in doing any print work, I would love to work with you.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Sure.
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Hi. Mind if I join you? It's business. The lawyers from Texas called.
Well, why don't you wait until Cal gets back and talk to him about it?
Look, Connor, just because I told you the way I still feel about you and you don't have those feelings for me, that isn't going to change things for me. To be perfectly honest, I was kind of shocked by your reaction. I mean, we had such deep feelings for each other once. I thought there might still be something there for you. But hey, it's cool. Now I know where we stand. And as for that kiss we shared, well, it's still our secret.
Well, I'm so glad you're here. You're early. Oh. Yeah, no one from Kim and Bob's party is here yet.
Good, because that gives me a chance to ask your opinion on something. Royce Keller has asked me to work freelance looking into Neal Alcott's murder and to find Scott. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, I have no problem at all. I think it's a great idea. I'll even pay half of the expenses.
Of course, Lisa's relieved that Scott's been cleared of any involvement in Neal's death.
Well, we all are, but I'm still kind of disappointed with him, you know, running off. I mean, if he couldn't face the situation, at least he could have called his grandmother or his mother.
Well, true.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, that was a bad throw. Sorry.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself before then. I have so much to do.
Oh, relax. You got plenty of time. It's over a month.
You know, maybe I can still get a bargain airfare. Or I could even fly standby, maybe.
But you got the scholarship. We can afford to pay the full fare. We don't want to take any chances. Besides, the next project is to find out how to get me over there for a visit.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Gee, I don't know. Maybe your dad and I can chip in and...
No.
For a birth...
Thank you. But, Andy and I really need to learn to live within our budget.
Our budget, but yeah, that's within the budget if Mom and Dad's...
Andy, if you're going to be crazy about this, then I just won't go, okay?
Court, I'm sorry. I was just kidding about that. I'm gonna miss you very much while you're gone, you know.
It's my fault. I overreacted. But we have to be practical.
I know. Practical. Look, okay, all right. From now on, I'm gonna be practical. Okay, Practicality will be my middle name. Andy Practicality Dixon. How's that sound? Nice ring to it?
This separation is going to be hard on both Andy and Courtney. Oh, yes, it is. That's why I thought it would be so nice for him to go over there. But as a mother-in-law, keep out of it. Being a mother-in-law can be tricky sometimes. For most of us, yes. You have always been a perfect role model. Well, in that case, may I offer a little advice? Uh-oh. No. Of course. What's on your mind? I know you have a lot of responsibility down there at WOAK, but you and Bob have been separated so much this year with all this traveling around. I just wish that there were some way you could be together with the girls and him down there in Montega. Well, you know, speak no more. I'm already working on it. Great minds think alike. Great. And aren't you lucky that you have a partner like Jeffrey whom you can trust to take care of things while you're gone?
Good one. Okay. Oh, at last. Now you go get better than one. Come on, son.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was following up on a lead. Looks like that pocket watch we found at the crime scene belongs to Royce Keller.
ever find the pocket watch?
Nope. Looked everywhere. It must be stuck in a pocket someplace. But don't worry. Grandma tracked it down. Emily?
Out here on the terrace.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Where's Graham?
I don't know. Margot called him, thank you, from my office around 6 o'clock. When I got home, he was gone. No message, no dinner.
Well, that's odd.
Where have you
What
been?
was Margot? Oh, well, let's see. I stopped by, visit Neal's grave, and then I made another stop that I wanted to tell you about. I'm sorry, I just lost track of time, I guess.
That's okay. I have some news for you. I think I know where you lost your watch.
French Vanilla Cafe. Rich, creamy tasting coffee with a kiss of French vanilla flavor. Coffee so enchanting, you'll fall in love. French Vanilla Cafe. More than just a cup of coffee.
Dad, Mom and I left you this sandwich.
Best Food's real mayonnaise makes an ordinary sandwich so delicious. Nobody can resist it.
We left you this banana.
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
You are on the air.
You called a radio station?
Sam Baldwin isn't looking for anyone special.
Some kid calls a phone-in radio show and says that his dad needs a new wife. And now 2,000 women want his number.
But someone special
What if this man is my destiny and I never meet him?
is looking for him.
Didn't you see Fatal Attraction?
You wouldn't let me.
Tom Hanks.
This is really fun.
Meg Ryan.
Is this crazy?
Sleepless in Seattle.
Think Cary Grant.
Rated PG. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
A Dove bar isn't made. It's created. You don't consume ice cream this rich. It consumes you. The chocolate isn't smooth. It's pure silk. You don't eat it. You devour it. That's why the Dove bar stands alone.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
The secrets of summer are unfolding. Some you'll see coming, some you won't. And one is so shocking, it will hit Springfield like a bolt of lightning. Soon, everyone will be talking about...
Quick.
Turn on the light.
Guiding light.
This is CBS.
Hurry to Kmart and get 80 portraits with 2 10x13s for only $12.95. And there's no sitting fee at Kmart.
At Gottschalk's through Sunday, save an additional 25% on already reduced Redline Misses and Petite sportswear.
Men's 2-pocket short-sleeve solid 100% washable silk sport shirts, just $14.99. Contemporary 1-pocket print silk, $19.99.
Plus heirloom pillows of 95% white goose down feathers and 5% white goose down. Any size, only $9.99.
Save an additional 20% off the sale price of our entire stock of Summer Oasis acrylic barware and accessories. Now $3.19 to $27.99 at Gottschalk's.
Today we're going to visit the secret fishing hole.
Where would you be without milk? Milk has magnesium. For balance, riboflavin, for agility. It's remarkably slim on calories. And milk has protein. To boost your energy.
This is the secret fishing hole?
Sure. Ask anybody.
Milk, it does a body good.
Tonight at 6, Fresno leaders battle it out at City Hall. Join John Wallace and Julie Hogan for that story and much more tonight at 6.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
My pocket watch?
Yeah, Margot came by my office to ask me if Graham had one. I said not that I knew of, but that I'd given you one a few months ago. Then she proceeded to tell me that the police found what could be your watch in Neal's apartment the night she died. What?
You don't have to say anymore. I know that's where I left it.
Why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't. And I couldn't because you didn't know that Neal was my sister yet. And then after she died, I just forgot. Why is Margot asking about my watch? She thinks it has some bearing on the case?
I don't know. She just wants you to go down to the police station to identify it.
Well, of course, I'll do that first thing in the morning, but what could my watch possibly have to do with what happened to my sister?
Sweetheart, she said it was just routine.
Police. It sure is strange nobody's mentioned this to me before now. Damn it. I feel so frustrated being shut out of this investigation. Oh, the other stop I made? I talked to Hal Munson about investigating the case independently from the police, starting with finding Scott.
Really?
Yeah.
This is terrific. Did he say do it?
Not yet. Keep your fingers crossed.
Well, we got a phone call from Franny just before we left the house, and Sabrina has the measles now herself.
Oh,
you believe it?
Oh. Well, isn't that dangerous for a woman her age?
Well, if it isn't treated properly, it can cause sterility.
Are you going to take your journal, Doc?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's good. Because Janice seems to think there's a TV special in it.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Well, as long as I can play myself.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. My husband, Damian Grimal. Did you know Barbara Ryan and Hal Munson?
I'm especially pleased to meet you, Miss Ryan.
Thank you.
Your son, Paul, is the one who introduced me to Lily.
Really?
Damian, I just found out today that I got this program in Oxford, so you're going to need to find someone to replace me at the yacht club in August.
Don't worry. We'll work it out. Enjoy your meal.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good to see you.
Tom?
Oh, he seems nice. Yes, he is. He's charming. I'm a little concerned about his plans for the yacht club, though.
Why is that?
Oh, he's talking about opening a gambling casino. Cal and I are thinking about using WOAK to start a public debate about it, hopefully squash the idea.
I hope I'm not too late to take you up on that dinner invitation.
What has happened to Mr. Paisley?
Oh, I got everything I needed, and then I developed an excruciating headache, so he's coming by in the morning to take my order.
Thank you, Cal, for inviting us to join your party tonight. So, Lily, what are your plans now that you're back? Are you going to go back to work with Connor and Emily?
Oh, no. No. Damian bought the yacht club and the yacht, so I'll be looking after that.
And singing in a new supper club will be opening.
And there'll be a casino, too.
A casino? You mean as in gambling? Oh, dear. Well, I mean, church bingo is one thing, but...
You're not the only ones who have reservations, Hannah. Kim and I have discussed WOAK taking an editorial position against it.
I didn't think you were so puritanical, Carl.
I'm not against gambling in the proper settings, Damian. But in Oakdale, it's quite a different situation.
I promise you, it will be properly supervised. And the casino will only be open a few nights a week when the yacht leaves the dock. So.
Illinois only allows gambling on open waters, if and when you get the permits.
I'm quite confident that I will. I've got someone pretty fresh looking into it. It's your brother, Evan, Connor.
You promised me you were going to do a big PR push on Only Olivia, a full-page spread in the Argus.
Oh, well, I said I'd consider it. I have to look at the numbers here. Yeah.
Mrs. Grimaldi.
Piacere. You and your husband are staying in town. You bought property, I understand. And so I think there's something that you ought to know.
If you're looking for itch and pain relief from bug bites and allergic rash, look for Advanced Formula Benadryl Cream, now with soothing aloe. Benadryl stops both itch and pain, even the strongest hydrocortisones can't. Benadryl Cream and Spray.
What makes everything so exciting?
is Bert divorcing Lonnie? Bert himself gives you the answer exclusively in this week's Inquirer. Plus, what's the truth about other women? Bert tells the whole story and shares his personal family photo album with you.
It's only in this week's Inquirer.
Why did Cheers star Kelsey Grammer's pregnant wife try to kill herself? Is Oprah the victim of a real-life ghost?
I want to know.
What's the best way to beat loneliness? Find out in this week's Inquirer, filled with fascinating features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
What's always a blast? Going down!
What's always new? Always you. Always the talk of the town.
Coca-Cola at Six Flags.
Always refreshing.
Always a chill.
Always the ultimate thrill.
And now, the ultimate deal. Free a can of any Coca-Cola product to any of 7 Six Flags theme parks this summer, and you'll get big savings on admission. And that's always cool.
Six Flags and a great taste of Coca-Cola. Always exciting.
Always inviting. Always Coca-Cola.
If this is some sort of ploy on your part.
I'll be brief. Very brief. I know that you were fond of Scott.
Yes. It's terrible what happened. Losing Neal must be devastating for him.
Yes. Well, not just for him.
Well, I know she worked for you.
Me? Oh, me. Yes, she did. Of course, she worked for me. She was my employee. And she was also my half-sister.
What?
Yes. She was. We had the same mother. We had different fathers. It came as quite a surprise to me.
But how?
It's too complicated for me to go into it in a place like this, darling, and I wasn't at all sure that you'd be interested or care anything about my family. I just felt that you should know as you navigate through the waters of social Oakdale.
Wait a minute. Wait. Now, Lisa told me that Royce Keller was Neal's brother, so that makes Royce Keller your brother.
My half-brother. My unpleasant half-brother, lucky me.
Hey, what did Lucinda want? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Everything all right?
Of course. Oh, would you excuse me? There's something I really must do. Barbara! Welcome back. I hope motherhood won't keep you away from the drawing board.
Oh, your concern is so touching, Olivia. It inspires me, actually.
Really?
You know, I hear through the grapevine that you're going to be pushing faux Americana in your new line.
Well, unlike the rip-offs that you peddle, there's nothing faux about it.
I heard you were meeting Mr. Paisley earlier. If you try another stunt like the one you pulled 2 years ago and knock off any of my designs, I will sue you for everything that you're worth. Which isn't a hill of beans, is it?
Margot, I must ask, did something happen down at the police station today to upset Dan? What was it?
He told me to interview a witness from the Alcott case, and he forgot that I already had. Hal pointed it out to him. He got pretty embarrassed.
Oh, dear, I was afraid it was something like that.
Excuse me, Connor, can I steal Cal just for a minute?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Go ahead.
Listen, Doc, I hear you're headed for Montega.
Right. I'm a little concerned about the extra stress on Kim at WOAK because of the situation with Jeffrey. Can you kind of stay on top of that?
Yeah, I'll try. Just between you and me, I'm a little uneasy about Jeffrey myself.
So am I. Thanks.
Mom, I wanted to apologize for my behavior earlier. It was very, very generous of you to offer to send Annie to England, and I really appreciate it. But I'm going to be very busy at Oxford, and I'm just not going to have a lot of free time to spend with him.
Well, honey, it's no problem at all. I'm just sorry if I caused trouble.
No, you didn't at all. It's just, well, it's a little contention between us. I'm a little neurotic when it comes to money, and... well, Andy, he's not exactly practical when it comes to our financial situation.
You know, sweetie, Andy has many wonderful qualities, but when it comes to money, he never has been practical. Now, you see, he has you. You two are partners. You can help him with it.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
You know this fella that I bought the Navajo land from, Patrick O'Rourke?
Yeah.
Well, when he originally bought the land, it seems Simone Bordeaux is convinced that he tricked the Navajo into selling it to him.
Bordeaux sisters, man, they never give up. Trust me, Cal. The first thing we had our lawyers do was double-check the deeds and paperwork. O'Rourke bought that land fair and square, and you own it fair and square.
So, Lily, when are you and Damian going to come over and join Cal and me for riding in the morning?
Very soon. Very soon. You and Cal are so lucky you get up before breakfast every morning and have a ride. You're very lucky.
Well, I'll tell you, we haven't been doing many dawn rides these days because we've been spending most nights over at Connor's apartment.
I've made a decision. I wanted you to know about it before I made a final commitment. Royce asked me to look into the death of Neal Alcott and to find Scott Eldridge. At first, I had my doubts about it, but I think it's something I should do.
I'm Elizabeth Ashley, and I have big news for anyone who wants to lose weight and loves chocolate. Ultra Slim Fast has created 2 new incredibly delicious chocolate flavors. There's rich, creamy chocolate malt and divinely decadent chocolate fudge, each with the nutrition of a balanced meal. The plan is easy. I lost 25 pounds in 12 weeks. Try these fabulous new flavors. Now you can have your chocolate and lose weight, too.
Buy one and get one free. Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
The most anticipated new album of the year is finally here. After 9 million copies of Some Gave All, Billy Ray Cyrus proves it's all about the music. In his new album, It Won't Be the Last. It features the new smash hit, In the Heart of a Woman. Billy Ray Cyrus, It Won't Be the Last on Mercury Nashville.
If you're looking for itch and pain relief from bug bites and allergic rash, look for Advanced Formula Benadryl Cream, now with soothing aloe. Benadryl stops both itch and pain. Even the strongest hydrocortisones can't. Benadryl Cream and Spray.
I've heard it before.
It's new. It's improved.
I'll believe it when I see it. Then I see this new Double Power Surf. Cute, huh? I mean, other detergents seem watery, but you can see that this stuff is packed so thick with double the cleaning power, half the liquid gets out the toughest dirt and odors. Hey, no dirt, no smell. Things are completely clean. So Surf is new. And this T-shirt really is improved.
New Double Power Surf removes dirt and odors.
Remember splashing around with friends? Now your kids can splash and slide on the Goofy Water Slide. Just turn on the cool summer fun. It's even goofy inside. The Goofy Water Slide designed by Mattel, making friends you can believe in.
Whoa! Hey, good one. All right, back up, fly back.
up a bit.
All
right. Hey, good.
I apologize to your mom.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure she understands.
Hey, what the hell about that?
We should get going home soon.
You gotta go down there, you know?
I want you all to myself while I can. I don't know how I'm going to get through life without you for a month.
It's going to be hard on me, too, you know.
And I promise you, I'll count every penny. While you're gone, I will.
Hey, we got to talk about that. I've just been really freaked out about the budget.
No, it's not. I'm the one who always screws up. I love you too much to be practical. What's that for?
That is for being you. The impractical, romantic, passionate, wonderful, loving husband that I married.
Let's go home.
And maybe you should think about telling Barbara and Hal about Dan's illness. After all, they are part of the family.
Yes, I know. And Courtney and Andy. But I just hate to put Dan through that again.
Well, you know, Bob and I would...
Our little pitchers have big ears.
Oh, I'm not a pitcher. I'm a second baseman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg.
Well, this was a nice family evening.
Yeah. Wonder how many more of these I've got left.
Mac, what's with you tonight? Something's been bothering you.
Well, today at work, I told Margot to interrogate someone when she had already done it.
Well, that's a normal mistake to make, a busy job like yours. That's the kind of thing I do every day.
Yeah, but this is different.
Look, I think you're handling your situation very well, and for the most part, you really do have it under control. And I believe you will for a long time to come.
Looks like my retirement can't come a minute too soon.
You know, when you do retire, you and Mom can have a rich, full life together. So don't dwell on the negative. Think of all the good times you two are going to have. That was a terrific supper.
An omelet's an omelet.
Ah, but these omelets is, je ne sais quoi, ni plus tard of omelette, n'est-ce pas?
I get sick. Oh, it's good to see you laughing again.
It's good to laugh again. Strange. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I put you through all this.
Oh, you haven't put me through anything. It's not your fault what happened.
I know. But one day soon, I promise, we'll make our way back to our little perpetual paradise.
Oh, where is Graham when you need him?
Oh, go scare him off. Well, I may have a possible solution.
What?
Okay. We go back home tomorrow as planned, but we pack up every little memory, take them all home with us. And we keep all this alive in our dreams.
And? End of story?
Well, your wife. I finished my work on the tower, and you reel in Kingsley Malta, set up M&A for life, and then we make plans to come back here, together. We'll have had that talk by then that I promised, and I will have shared my last little secret with the woman I love. And then... well,
what?
How does perpetual paradise sound to you?
Oh, wonderful. Emily, hi. Hi. I'm sorry to stop by so late, but we were wondering if you and Royce wouldn't mind stopping down to the station tonight to ID that pocket watch. Could be important.
She hasn't seen Richard in months. She's almost forgotten his smile. Her train is 4 hours late. Her name is Alyssa. And she's constipated. Get over it. Get X-Lax. It's a pill, it's gentle, and it works. Get X-Lax. Get regular.
Every day, you've got the choice to feel your most beautiful with Salon Selectives. From Helene Curtis, Salon Selectives gives you the choices you need for salon beautiful hair, salon beautiful feeling. Choose your shampoo level, your conditioning type for a personalized combination, and feel like you just stepped out of a salon. Choose to be your most beautiful.
You want the best for your kids. My parents did. My kids will want the best for their kids. Even with something as simple as a snack. I feel great about giving my son new Simply Kudos. And he feels great about eating it. Believe me, with its whole grains and crispy rice. Plus, it's got honey and almonds, too. He loves the way it tastes. I don't always agree with him, but on that, I do. New 100-calorie Simply Kudos. See how delicious, nutritious can be.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, I think Dan was a lot more cheerful when he left. You?
Well, we had a little talk, and I hope it helped.
I think it did. Well, except for Sabrina and her measles, our family's in much better shape now than it's been for a long time.
Well, that's why I'm leaving town. Nothing for me to do here.
I thought I would just mention that I really am doing everything I possibly can to get things set at WOAK so that I can come down and be with you in Montana.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Good.
As a matter of fact, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, I'm glad it cheered you up. You weren't so happy on the way over here.
No, I was just thinking about Lucinda and Royce and all they've lost. Thinking about what I lost all those years ago, not knowing who my mom was. And then there...
What?
I was just thinking about Holden and Aaron. And what they're losing right now. And what they will continue to lose as long as the secret is hanging over their heads.
I'm sorry. Maybe I've been too selfish asking you to stay on here with me.
No, I want to be here with you. You're my anchor. I love you. I don't know what I would do without you.
You'll never be without me.
Mm.
Well, thanks for dinner, Cal, but it's about time Mom and I say goodnight, and I've got a long drive to get out to the farm.
Well, why don't you just stay at your old room in the boarding house? It's all ready for you.
No, thanks, Ma. That bed's a little narrow for me now. It's about time you rented out to a paying boarder anyway. So, I'll see you tomorrow at the office.
Right.
Night.
Good night, Hannah.
Nice. Well, it looks like Mama's little boy has finally left the nest.
Yeah. He's grown a lot in the last year. I don't think he's going to be repeating many of his old mistakes.
Now, Olivia, not a word must slip out about our interest in the City Times.
My lips are sealed.
Good. And you're going to be the communicator with Marlowe. I'm going to be the gray, shadowy figure. And I'd like to see everything you've got on our pie lady in the morning.
Good night. Good night.
So now, how about a nightcap?
I'd love it. But not here, huh?
Lucinda, you'll let me know if you hear from Scott, won't you?
Of course I will. And Lisa, you ought to know that I have hired Mr. Gray, private detective, to try to track Scott down.
That's great news. I'm doing something along the same lines myself. Royce wants to hire Hal Munson to investigate Neal's death, and I'm going to do everything I can to encourage Hal to accept that job.
I'll go get the watch. Be right back.
Tom, would you mind explaining to me what possible bearing Margot thinks my watch could have on what happened to my sister?
I'm sure she'll fill you in on all that as soon as we establish if that's your watch.
Well? It is your watch. What happened? Why is it broken?
Introducing a whole new kind of soap pad. New Scotch-Brite Never Rust wool soap pads. At first, you may think it's just like other soap pads. But once you get down to scouring, you'll start to feel differently. New Scotch-Brite Never Rust. Pad for pad out-clean steel wool 3-to-1 with no rust or splinters. Another Scotch-Brite idea from 3M.
Michael Jordan is going for the layup.
It's good. Georgia again. Good. Jordan, unbelievable. Wait a minute, what's Jordan doing? Did he call for a timeout? Don't tell him. He's not. He is.
Great tasting ballpark beef franks. The hot dogs love.
And it's good.
A Dove bar isn't made. It's created. You don't consume ice cream this rich. It consumes you. The chocolate isn't smooth. It's pure silk. You don't eat it. You devour it. That's why the Dove bar stands alone.
When prejudice ignites rage,
How dare you do this to another man?
it's just an Indian man. A frontier woman goes up against the notorious General Custer, Dr. Quinn, Saturday. Sunday, a murder in Miami leads Jessica back to one of the great crimes of the century.
It's Lee Harvey Oswald.
On Murder, She Wrote. Then, based on the true story. Her sister was kidnapped, then she became the next target. Can William Devane stop a nightmare in Columbia County Sunday?
It's a hot afternoon of cool comedy. Drop in on the Golden Girls at 4 and Designing Women at 4:30. Then it's America's favorite news team. An hour of Murphy Brown from 5 to 6, followed by 47 Eyewitness News. It's an afternoon you won't want to miss. Today, only on 47.
What in the world is going on? If it's not a crime to go to a funeral, why is Margot on Cynthia's trail? That's what Royce wants to know tomorrow as the world turns. And have you ever been left out in the cold? While Roger's warming up to Holly, Jenna's all alone and freezing. Next on Guiding Light.